All right, good morning, everyone. Welcome to the on-time, on-target play of the day. We have four screens in front of you as we stand by for the opening bell. We have the S&P 500 on the left on a 1-minute chart. There is the opening bell. So overall, futures are in the green, kind of trending higher from a positive number this morning. My number one long here is BYND Meat, which is up 5%. I do kind of like the entry here, so about $1.50. So hopefully it sells off a little bit, kind of establishes the bottom of the day, which right now is right here. I'm just making a note real quick because we may end up taking this real quick. So 135 would be the entry point based off of the chart we're seeing. I would like to see it settle in here real quick before it goes higher. All right, we have PACX is not up as much as I thought. That is the acorns, and then of course you have some profit taking here on plan. It's still down 17%. All right, get ready, and BYND Meat Long 135 is the entry. Boom, there it is. The snag. All right, 135 is your entry. 133.5 down here is your exit point. We're already at the 1 hour point. Again, it's a $1.50 stop. You may get another shot. I mean, that was obviously a ridiculous run up there while we were talking about it. So again, 135 is the entry, 133.5 is lower stop, 136.5 is 1 hour, and that puts 139.5 as your exit. So let's back out a little bit here and see if we can get up to 139. We can't. So 138 is be your next R point right here. And then again, 135.9 is your exit. That's going to be when it's up about 10%. So we're kind of talking math the other day of the, where you take something, you need to have room for it to run. If you were over here on plan and you take, a 50-cent R here, you may be like, okay, 47.50, I'll get in at 46.50 and I need 3R to that. Well, that means it's going to be down like 25% on the day, right? So it's just too hard to get the gains you need to get to the 3R point. All right, so we're watching this again. 139.5 is your exit on that. PACX is not really moving, so we're going to get rid of PACX and look at our other long, which was VIR. You see the Dow's up 200. I just saw that headline. Okay, VAR is kind of busted. They were gapping up almost 10%, and now they're not. So that story is played out. So let's look at the shorts. DLTR, I see what you're saying, Berner, on the earnings. So the earnings are three components, right? So you have the estimate, which is what you're talking about, which is the true earnings, right? Here I can draw our exit point on BYND Meat now. So up at 139.5. So anyhow, have that in, get ready, it may hit it. I would not hold any. I don't think this is going to go up 35% today, but it's certainly going to hit our stop right here, and then we'll be out. So back to the point, what was I talking about? Dollar Tree. So you have three things with the earnings. There's your trade, 139.5. You're out the door on the 3R trade. So what are we 3 minutes into the day? Talk about the entry. 135. We were looking at some other stuff. We established 133.50 as the low, $1.50 on the stop based off $135, and then basically the entry. Even if you got a sloppy entry here, even if you had 50-cent slippage, obviously the your numbers would still work because it made it up to 140. So if you do get a sloppy entry, either don't take the trade if you're just like, well, I don't like what I see, or accept the sloppy entry and then change your numbers a little bit to make the R's work for you, or use my numbers and just accept that would be a 2.5 R point, instead of the versus a pure 3. But overall, a good looking trade. All right.